Hey everybody, this is a quick video to let you know that Australia's population growth has now bounced back as of March 2022. And this is a good little report from ID, Informed Decisions. Now, I want to just quickly jump through it all. ABS have released a quarterly update for Australia's population, including state and territory estimates. And what they've basically said is that it's shown a substantial return to population growth with the reopening of the national borders after COVID. Now, Australia's population stood at about nearly 25.9 million, and there's been an increase of about 124,000, about a 0.5% increase in one quarter, which is quite significant. Now, this is mainly due to net overseas migration. About 96,000 people came into the country during that 3-month period coming into March this year. So you can expect since then it's actually kept on growing. Now, what we can see here, which is also interesting, is there are some comments about each of the states. For New South Wales, the net overseas migration is up by 34,000. 34,000 people came into New South Wales. 32,000 people came into Victoria. Queensland received 13,000. South Australia 7,000. Perth 4,900 people. Now, another number that's interesting to pay attention to is the net interstate migration. This is the people that are moving around interstate. This is pretty common that New South Wales has historically lost people. Victoria was normally a good catchment area for interstate migration, but since COVID, it's basically lost a lot of people. This 3,300 people is relatively low compared to the amount of people that fled during that lockdown phase. And the big winners for interstate migration are Queensland and Western Australia. So having a look at some of these other comments here, it's basically iterating exactly what we had just discussed, that for a little while things have been quiet, but now that the borders are open, migrants are coming or flooding back into Australia. There is a little bit of pent-up demand, and I anticipate that these numbers are going to continue to grow, especially with Labor government's support of migration. There's a fair amount of money being spent to clear up the backlog of people waiting to become permanent residents, but also they're looking to increase the amount of people that can come into the country each year, as well as looking to do different incentives like increasing the amount of time that students can stay in the country post-degree or post-doctorate, as well as doing international marketing campaigns and incentivizing different travel things. So they're going to make travel cheap or free for a time for students and migrants that come into our country. So for all you property investors, this is really good, interesting data to pay attention to, especially if you're watching the big net winners, the people that get the most, or the states that get the most amount of people. Really interesting data. I'll keep you updated as more stuff comes through. Anyways, happy investing.